Probably every person in Los Angeles has a story about a homeless person trying to assault them or
Yeah.
something. I went to the laundry, and whenever I was leaving, I packed my stuff, and this homeless person he started looking at me crazy, and then he started picking up rocks from the floor, and he was throwing those rocks at the passing cars, and then he saw me, and he
Fuck.
started throwing rocks at my car.
Oh shit.
And that's regular stuff in LA. And what am I gonna do? What am I gonna fight him? What for?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to touch the guy.
Yeah. So did you just drive away?
I
or-
just drove away. But what are you supposed to do? Like, you're not gonna call cops. Cops are not gonna come. They don't care.
Because it's a minor issue.
It's
or
a
whatever.
minor issue. They have bigger problems to handle.
Yeah.
They're underfunded, or at least they say they are. I don't know what the truth is. The other problem is one of my friends. They run a car dealership, and it's one of those joints where it's a huge parking lot in an office building, and like in that office building there could be like 10 companies, 10 car dealerships selling their cars on that lot, and they had 3 break-ins.
Wow.
So a gang comes in at night, breaks walls into those offices, steals everything.
Those are glass walls, right?
No, those regular
Okay.
walls.
Oh, he
sheetrock.
broke the wall?
Sheetrock, you can break
Okay.
it with. And they break walls, they break doors, and they just stole everything. 2 weeks later, they come back.
That's insane.
They come back, do it again. And then I think 2 months later, they came back, stole everything from there, and next day the owner calls the cops, and he's like, everything got robbed, I got robbed. And
The cops.
the cops are like, is anybody dead there? Is there violence?
That's
They're like,
insane.
go to police station, file a report. They don't really
Yeah.
care. So whenever the
That's
homeless
insane.
person throws rocks and nobody's hurt,
Yeah.
they're like, file the report, maybe we'll go look at it.
No, I think there's just so many cases like this that they don't even bother to come. And I don't know if I mean they probably have other more serious things to do or other more violent cases. But and we all see the the increasing crime rate and all this the burglaries in the middle of the day, like 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., and that happens in like Beverly Hills and all this rich areas as well, right? Where you would think they would have more security, but nah, it still happens a lot. Like look at Rodeo Drive. 3 weeks ago, there were 2 robberies in 1 week. It's insane. Like jewelry stores and then I think Louis Vuitton. But yeah, no, that happens just everywhere. And like at this point, you just, I don't know, maybe you want to have a gun on you or something, just in case.
I don't know if the gun helps. What, are you gonna shoot the person? If you're getting robbed, maybe.
I mean, if they are, but yeah, it's another problem because if they have a gun and see that you have a gun, like they
Yeah.
might just shoot first. Yeah, but or another crazy case in DTLA, for example, a week ago I read that the guy was just walking down the street. He was visiting LA. I don't know exactly what part of DTLA was it, but he's walking down the street. Was on a FaceTime with his brother. Was just holding his phone like this, talking to his family member, and then some random guy, like crazy guy, just approached him and like stabbed him into the neck. And then the guy died on the way to the ambulance. And he was just visiting there for, I think it was for Easter holiday. So it's insane. Like you could just be walking down the street and then some crazy guy, kills you, and they still didn't find him. It's insane. Yeah. But I wanted to quickly share the story that happened to me. I don't know if I told you about this, but 2 years ago, I had a business meeting in a restaurant in West Hollywood. I don't remember what exactly the place was, but basically we got this table right across the window, same way we're sitting now. So the 2 guys that I had a meeting with were sitting right across, like right next by the windows, like you and me. And then there were 2 more people here, and I sat like right across the window. So I could basically see whatever was going on outside. And so long story short, 40 minutes into the meeting, I see this homeless guy. Well, first of all, I hear the sounds like someone's banging at the walls, like doof, doof, doof. I was like, what the hell is this? And then I see this homeless guy passing by our window. And then I accidentally, got eye contact with him. And he saw that as well. So he goes away, but then he comes back and he like gets close to the window, like really, really close, starts shouting something. and then I thought he would like hit the window, right, with his right hand, and then instead that motherfucker just fucking kicks the window, breaks the glass because the window was like very old and it's just a regular glass. Breaks the glass. Everyone freaks out. I was like, "What the hell is going on?" The glass like shattered. The glass pieces got into our food. One of the guys that was like sitting right by the window, he got what do you call it? He got caught by glass, and yeah, it was insane. Like the whole restaurant was like, "What's going on?" And then the guy starts screaming because he hurt his leg as well. He's like starts jumping and like bleeding, jumping on one leg. But the funniest shit is that he tried to get into the restaurant after this. So the waiters had to hold the doors so that he doesn't get in. And everyone was under shock, and the police got to the spot and they arrested him. But like everyone was just under shock. And it was also interesting to see everyone's reaction because one guy was like sitting in my spot. He like jumped away. He's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" He just jumped away. And then the guy who got caught, he was like just sitting still like this. And he was like looking at his hand, and his hand was like bleeding. And then I was sitting as well there as well. I didn't even stand up, but I was like super angry at the guy for some reason. I was like super angry. And then there were two. My wife was there as well, and then one of my colleagues. I think they just jumped off as well. But yeah, crazy story.
Yeah, pretty soon we're gonna just another day in LA.
Yeah. The good thing we got our free food.